Good day and welcome back to Danish News Daily, where polite smiles can hide the loudest questions of all. Today's story is not driven by one headline or one photograph, but by a growing feeling many Danes are starting to sense. Is the Danish royal family still moving as one, or are the cracks becoming impossible to ignore? Before we unravel this carefully guarded mystery, subscribe to Danish News Daily and click the notifications bell, so you stay connected to every royal signal, silent shift, and meaningful pause. Now let us start with the mood. Over the past year, the Danish monarchy has experienced more change than it usually sees in a decade. A historic abdication, a new king finding his footing, family members living abroad, public disagreements that were once unthinkable. None of these moments alone spell crisis. Together, they create tension. Transition with me here, because royal unity is not just about family harmony. It is about confidence. When a monarchy feels united, the public feels reassured. When unity looks fragile, curiosity turns into concern. King Frederik's reign began under extraordinary circumstances. He stepped into a role shaped by stability, yet inherited unresolved emotional threads. The public expected continuity. Instead, they witnessed distance, brother and king living apart, silence where warmth once lived, and suddenly, every absence felt louder than any appearance. Now consider Prince Joachim's situation, living overseas, maintaining respectful distance, and carefully choosing words. Officially, everything is fine. Unofficially, many see unresolved hurt lingering beneath the surface. This does not mean conflict is ongoing, but it does suggest that reconciliation is not immediate. Let us bring Queen Mary into focus. She has long been viewed as the emotional glue of the family, calm, diplomatic, and outwardly composed. But recent appearances have felt more measured, more reserved. Not cold, just careful. In royal terms, careful often means something is being managed. Here is where things get interesting. The Danish royal family has always sold itself on togetherness. Balcony appearances, coordinated engagements, a sense of shared purpose. When those moments become less frequent, the absence creates its own narrative. Now zoom out. This is happening during a time when public tolerance for secrecy is shrinking. People want clarity. They want reassurance. They want to believe that the institution representing them is steady and aligned. Here comes the twist. Unity does not always mean proximity. Families can be emotionally aligned while physically distant. The challenge is convincing the public of that reality without oversharing or staging artificial moments. The palace response so far has been restraint. No dramatic statements. No forced family reunions. Just continuity of duty. This approach respects tradition, but it also risks allowing speculation to fill the silence. Let's talk about Queen Margrethe's legacy for a moment. Her long reign was marked by consistency and authority. Even disagreements rarely surface publicly. The contrast with today is stark. Change has arrived quickly, and adaptation takes time. Now consider the younger generation. Crown Prince Christian and his siblings represent the future. Every sign of unity or division shapes how the public imagines that future. Stability now builds confidence later. Here comes the suspenseful question. Is this a temporary phase or a structural shift? Royal families evolve. Roles change. Expectations reset. Unity does not always look the same across generations. Public opinion remains cautiously supportive. Most Danes still trust the monarchy. But trust is no longer unconditional. It is observed, evaluated, and refreshed through visible connection. Here is the human truth behind the headlines. This is a family navigating change under a microscope. Decisions made for institutional reasons have personal consequences. Healing does not follow press schedules. If anything, this moment reveals the monarchy's vulnerability. And vulnerability, when handled with dignity, can strengthen rather than weaken public connection. The coming months will be telling. Joint appearances will be analyzed. Absences will be noted. Tone will matter as much as content. The palace knows this, and every step forward will be intentional. So, is this the end of royal unity? The honest answer is no, but it is a test of it. Unity is being redefined, not erased. The question is whether the monarchy can guide that transition without losing public confidence. For now, Denmark watches closely, not with hostility, but with expectation. Because when a royal family reflects the complexity of real families, it becomes more relatable, but also more accountable. And that may be the quiet turning point. A monarchy no longer hiding imperfection, but learning how to live with it in public view. Thank you for watching Danish News Daily.